So CalRec Audio is a broadcast manufacturer. We build mixing consoles specifically for the broadcast market. We work across a tier of industries from the big sports events like Monday Night Football, the Super Bowl, that sort of stuff, all the way down to local radio, regional television, and some streaming services as well.
There's lots of audio consoles out there. Why should someone consider CalRec?
Well, the reason why people choose CalRec is that we tend to focus specifically on a broadcast operation. So the requirements for consoles for broadcast tend to be a little bit different than generic consoles that are out there. There's lots of, as you said, there's lots of mixing consoles out there. So our feature set is designed for broadcast. It's designed for working in different types of operations. So things like creating lots of IFBs, things like creating multi-format mixes. We do everything from mono, stereo, all the way up to Dolby Atmos mixes in our products, and it's all for live television content or live media content.
What's new at NAB?
So at NAB this year we have a couple of new things going on. We have product over my right shoulder, which is a reduced height version of the big guy beside me. That's been in the market now for about 2 months, but it's the first time we've actually had at a trade show. And then we're actually also profiling our cloud platform. It isn't launched yet. It's a preview for people to come and see the direction of travel. Cloud is becoming a new requirement for a lot of broadcasters, and our model is to either have the DSP in the cloud, so rather than having a 19-inch rack of DSP, you have something based in the cloud, initially with AWS, but then expanding to on-prem solutions as well.
One of the other buzzwords here at NAB is AI, artificial intelligence. Are you using AI, and is it something that your company is paying attention to?
We're certainly paying attention to it. Personally, I'm terrified by it. But I think there's lots of tools built into mixing consoles that do the job of what an AI does. Some parts of audio mixing are quite predictable. So one use that we have features in our products that allow for some automatic mixing of microphones. So for example, this interview, the console can balance that mix within the architecture of the product without needing a human being to do that. So I think there's lots of elements where AI can come up to it, but the audio guys, we're generally much smaller companies and we're much further behind the curve on AI. But you know, as a group, we're part of a large group of companies called Audiotonics. There's a company that's already investing in AI quite heavily, so they will help shape the direction of the larger company.
For people that don't know CalRec and haven't used its products, what are the key points you want them to remember?
So there's sort of three key cornerstones of what CalRec does. One is broadcast specific or media specific. Everything we do is based around producing content for, and particularly live content for media platforms, television, radio, streaming. That's effectively what we do. So our products are based around a broadcast architecture. The other thing, we're renowned for reliability, and that's because of the features that we employ in the products. We have a lot of built-in redundancy in the product. You could take half of our system offline and it will continue to operate, and that's a big part of it. And then the third part of that is linked, is our support. We're well known to support the industry and support our clients. Our clients work 24/7 and we have to support them 24/7.